The first thing I wanted to talk to you about is to get a snapshot of what the energy crisis has meant for Albania. You are blessed with a lot of natural resources, but also renewable energy. We have very little dependence on hydrocarbons. But what has the shock meant to Albania?
So we should say that Albania is producing 100% renewable energy from hydro plants. We have a great plan for the future regarding the diversification of renewable sources, which is, of course, the photovoltaic parks and aeolic parks. But to the other hand, for the moment, we are obliged to go through imports and to buy energy to fulfill the requirement of the market, around 20 to 25%. So Albania is exposed to this crisis because now we are buying energy with 400 euros per megawatt, comparing with 1 year ago, which the price was about 50 euro per megawatt. So you can imagine 10 times more. And during August 22, which is the peak time for Mediterranean, regarding the consume of electricity, we reached the price of 1,040 euro per megawatt, comparing with 50 euros of 2021.
How do you plan for the future then to buffer your energy system? You've got an LNG plant you're going to be building. Is that a grand insurance policy? Can I put it that way?
So energy mix for us is very important. As I said, we have started from 2019 to have a clear country strategy about the diversification on renewable. We like to stay on the renewable. We are very proud to talk about the mixture of energy in Albania based on renewable. So hydro, solar, and of course aeolic. But if we want to talk about the sustainability, of course we cannot leave our country to be in the mood of the weather. If we have water, if we have sun, or if we have wind. So we have decided, together with our great partners, the US ExxonMobil and Accelerate Power, to build in the south side of the country one of the most important terminals and integrated project based on LNG, which will serve and help not only Albanians, but all the region. So we will have a floating port of delivering LNG. We will have a thermal plant which we aim to produce around 350 megawatt per hour. And to the other hand, we are connecting this port with the TAP pipeline to inject in reverse mode the LNG to TAP and to get from TAP quantity of gas for the future. So this project will benefit not only Albania, but will benefit North Macedonia, Kosovo, Serbia, and other countries that have not access to the sea.
What are the three lessons you've learned, would you say, out of this energy crisis? We were at APEC last year. A Russian incursion into Ukraine was not part of the mix, nor was the shock of the gas supplies going into Europe. As a deputy prime minister and the person who manages the energy portfolio, what are the three takeaways would you suggest?
So we have a say in Albania, which is very important and it's very relevant, that from any bad experience you can get a good lesson. And this is the case. To say, because of course being exposed like the rest of Europe, like the rest of world, to this energy crisis, we have been exposed to an economic crisis, very deep actually. You can just see the figure from the inflation in Europe and everywhere, and you can understand that the energy is a key of economic growth. Without the energy, we can be very weak in every moment regarding the security, but regarding the growth too. So what are the lessons that we have learned? First of all, we should be independent regarding the energy. That's why we have do a plan of diversification to increase our production capacities for the future. So yes, our aim is to add in our system 4 terawatt in the next 6 years. So from a net importer to become Albania a net exporter. This is our aim for the future. To the other hand, we have learned and understand that we should protect and support our citizens and, of course, the economy. So, what is the economy? The economy are the small businesses, which are the engine of a country in growth as Albania is. The economy are the new start of the new companies coming from abroad, so new investment, international investment. And if you cannot give them the security of energy, if you cannot give them the security for the future, they will not invest anymore. So we should take care of them, and of course the government and the budget of state have been there to support the householders and all the industries, of course. And the third, it's to do a good plan for the future. Energy, it's capital intensive. Energy, it's time consuming. You cannot raise a new source of energy in 2 months with $10. You need to do a good plan for the future based on green transition, based on sustainability, based on price that can be affordable for our citizen and for our economy. So planning a new strategy, planning new diversification of sources should be the key to the success.
It's great to have you. Perfectly done.